Hello, it's your boy Sarai reporting in from the middle of my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia, sheltering in place from World War C. World War C. That's right, there was World War I, World War II, and now we're in the middle of World War C. That's right. I've been watching the news, and I have to make these posts and make these comments because it seems like logical to me, but there seems to be some debate on whether or not to wear masks. And that is one of the most craziest things. And I'm not even coming from, I'm more a science-minded individual. And so when it first started happening, I wasn't completely sold on the mask thing. But I started looking around and it started getting my attention. But what's aggravating me right now is the making it a political statement to wear a mask or not. And that's only in America. Only in America could they make wearing a mask to save lives a political statement. Because, and to me, that's like the Democrats and the Republicans are like two big dogs fighting over a bone. I mean, they're going at it. They're going at it. Who's going to win this presidency? They're going over that bone. They're trying to get it. And they fail to realize that they're fighting over the bone on the deck of the Titanic. Yeah, they're on the deck of the Titanic, and it don't really matter who get the bone. And while they're fighting over the bone, they're not paying attention to the lifeboats launching over into the water and people getting in the boats and launching. They're still fighting over that bone. That's how crazy I think this is over a mask. Because see, the rest of the world are heeding the warning. See, America think, or the Democrats, Republicans think it's just it infringing on my rights. But common sense would dictate, well, if that was the case, then why is the rest of the world on lockdown? That's right. I just Googled to see how many countries. It's like almost every country in the world are dealing with COVID and reporting COVID cases. Germany, New Zealand, Australia, the continent, Africa, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Japan, South Korea, North Korea. Everybody's reporting. So do they hate the Republicans that much that the whole world would get in on this conspiracy? No. Now, if you still want to debate on whether, this is what I think. When you don't wear a mask, you're playing a serious, silly game of roulette, Russian roulette. And we all know how that game goes, but this is a gamble that I don't think you want to play. And I'm a statistics guy, and you look at 2 million cases in America and only 120,000, not only, but that's a serious number, 125 going on 130,000 people died from COVID. But if you think about the statistic, that basically means roughly, I ain't no mathematician, but you're going to round it up for simple numbers for you. That's basically out of 100 people, well, 2 people will come down with COVID. And out of those 2 people, only 1 will die. Rough statistics, but you get the picture. That's kind of like you playing a game of Russian roulette with a gun with 100 blank bullets in it. I mean, if you pull the bullet, nothing's going to happen. But there are 2 live rounds in there. One's a rubber bullet and the other is a real bullet. And so the game you're playing is 100 people stand in line, and somebody pulls out their gun and points that gun at the head of the first person. Nothing. Second person, nothing. Third, and on until they get to that rubber bullet. Pow! Now the rubber bullet is not gonna kill you. It's gonna mess you up. It might crack your forehead, put your eye out, and put you in the hospital, but it ain't gonna kill you. But you're gonna get that one real bullet, pow, and you die. So that's a statistic. That's the game I think you play when you don't wear your mask and you're out here playing around and not washing your hands and just heeding the cause. Because I think God has given us all common sense and wisdom. And you got to use your brains. I mean, if it's just an American problem, I can understand why they would say it's political. But the whole world, even the European Union, are getting together to say whether they want to let us Americans in the country because of our behavior. So I say one logical thing. Look, even if these don't amount to anything, I still say you should wear them. Because the worst thing that could happen is you look a little silly. And I have no problem with looking a little silly. I've mastered the art of looking silly. So let me tell you, it's not that bad. And you might just save a life. So to my brothers and sisters out there, don't play the game. Don't listen to the hype. And you can't listen to too much news. I keep saying that in every post. One extreme is it don't exist. The other extreme is we all gonna die. God in the Bible says nothing about everybody dying from a disease. So I don't believe that, but I do believe he's given us common sense to do certain things, to not play in traffic or to jump off of buildings head first. Those are like common sense, standard issue God gave us. So likewise, wear a mask. I mean, all this fussing, and it ain't an American thing. It ain't a country thing. It's a man thing. It's for humanity. We're going to survive this. Guys, I just want to give you some encouragement from my perspective. And all this making it red and blue, that's silly. Get in the lifeboat. Peace.